Greetings, friends, and welcome to another episode of Gather All to Hear. I'm your host, Saffron Hurt. In part of my absence, the fire was getting too low, and you all deserve a big, warm one. And with that being said, gather round. All feeling was lost in my feet as I pressed them into the floor, my hands armed and ready for anything that tried to attack me. Fear had placed itself in my heart, and I think my siblings could agree because they too were motionless. Even if I couldn't see them, I could feel my sister's feet planted firmly on the floor, my brother clinging tight to the only adult in the room, the only person who wasn't deterred by this urban legend. "Come on, sis. How long are you going to take in the bathroom?" But instead of answering me, I heard the sounds of running water and the occasional footsteps. Eventually, annoyance and impatience got the better of me, so I went for the doorknob. "I'm serious. I'm giving you until the count of 5 before I bust in there, Q." I lifted my hand, and before I got to 4, my sister Q opened the door with disgust. "Dang, Sap, what's got you so eager?" Rolling my eyes, I remind her that she takes too long in the bathroom, and that it's a problem. "Everyone is waiting for you, sis. You don't want to miss out on all the fun, do you?" "Girl, please," she scuffed back. "The only reason why you're itching to get outside is so you can scare us with your stories." "And who wouldn't?" I said as I opened the back door. "Don't worry. I promise they aren't too scary." Unfortunately, that excitement was declining as the adults kept talking for hours on end. I looked over, and the outside clock read 10 p.m., thus reminding me that the night would soon end for us. So I perked up and suggested we tell scary stories. I started off strong with a lighthearted one, and one that was slightly sinister, but I was nowhere near prepared for what my dad had in store. You see, the man had a habit of creating wild stories. While it was debunked, and we all had a good laugh after, he was dead serious when he told us the urban legend, Candyman. Every detail created a visual image in my brain, and it wasn't pretty. It was unnerving. So I asked him, "How could anyone do that to a person?" He looked straight into my eyes and said, "I don't know. Crazy people do crazy things, baby." Nevertheless, at this point, we were all afraid, except for my stepmother. "Jim, stop it. You're scaring the kids," she scolded. Then she turned to me with a warm expression. "Don't be afraid, Saf. It's only a ghost tale." "Yeah, well, so is Bloody Mary, and she's as old as this dude." I stuttered back. I looked down at the fire with its embers, just looking for a peace of mind when I felt a tap on my shoulder. I was met with my stepmother, standing, with my baby brother in her arms. "Come on, girls. Let's go show Daddy he's wrong." I didn't budge in the slightest until my sister got up to join her, so I mustered all my courage and stood as straight as I could. For that soon crumbled the closer we got to the bathroom. I was freaking out the whole time, thinking of every possibility. What if Dad was right, and Candyman is waiting for us? But there was no turning back. Before I knew it, all 4 of us were in the dimly lit bathroom, holding each other's hands as we chanted the name all together. Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. Bracing myself, I spat the 5th and final Candyman out. My face was covered, so I couldn't see what was going on, but I did feel a touch on my wrist. It freaked me out so bad that I buckled over, almost throwing up, until I heard a voice say, "See, it's only a myth." So I uncovered my hands to find no blood, no figure, and evidently no Candyman. He was nothing but a figment of my imagination and an almost vague memory. Thank you for joining me for today's episode. Do you have a story you want me to tell? Then please click the link in the description and all the information will be there. But until then, I'll see you gatherers next time.
Mary redeemed a $50,000 cash prize playing Chumba Casino online.
I was only playing for fun, so winning was a dream come true.
Chumba Casino is America's favorite free online social casino. You too could have the chance to win life-changing cash prizes. Absolutely anybody could be like Mary. Be like Mary. Log on to ChumbaCasino.com and play for free now. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details. The voice in the preceding commercial was not the actual voice of the winner.